welcome you all here for the first ever annual day of Foundry. Are you all excited? I cannot hear that. Much better. This is a historic moment because for the first time ever, we all have gathered here to see and encourage Foundry children perform as they will take the center stage very, very soon. Before we begin, I would like to share a few lines with you that resonate very well with me. If you always try your best, then you will never have to wonder about what you could have done. If you would have summoned all your thunder. And if your best was not as good, and if your best was not as good as you hoped it would be, you still could say, I gave today all that I had in me. You still could say, I gave today all that I had in me. On that beautiful note and keeping up the spirit of always trying our best, I would like to introduce me and my colleague. I am Shagun and my colleague Aparna here. We will be your hosts for today. Couple of rules before we begin the show. Cell phones, everybody knows, are a necessity, but please, it's very important to put them on silent. The goal today is just to give your undivided attention to the children for the next couple of hours. So please put your cell phones on silent. The children will be handed over to you only at the end of the event. So do not request us for dispersal in between the annual function. No dispersal will happen during the show. We really thank you in advance for following the rules, and I hope that we have a wonderful morning together. It's time of the year when all our children come together to showcase their uniqueness. A time when all of us are eager and excited to see our children coming into their own. It is yet another step towards being independent and capable. A time where we all get a chance to see each other, celebrate our children, and see what indeed each one of them is capable of. The beautiful journey that all of you witness and celebrate each day in Foundry schools and classroom is historical. It started long back in 2004 with a school called Vishwajot High School, which I'm sure some of you would be aware of. According to the Times survey, Vishwajot High School has been ranked as the #1 school in Navi Mumbai for the past 5 years. It's a school with a beautiful playground and outdoors which make it look like a green oasis in the middle of a city. To take us through a short presentation, I would like to welcome Mr. Kishore Iyengar, who is the cluster principal of Vishwajot High School. Can we have you on the stage, Kishore sir?
Thank you, Ms. Shagun. Good morning, everyone. I welcome you all to the first annual day of Foundry. Before we start with the performances for today, I would just want to give some context to what we do and why we do these things. If we all go back to our childhood or go back to our school days, I'm sure the memories that come will be very similar. So we'll remember that, in the class we were all sitting in the theatre style, and the teacher would deliver a lecture expecting all of us to learn at the same time, at the same level. And our moments of joy would also be common. We would enjoy school the most during the lunch breaks, because that was the time we would get to interact with our friends, engage with our friends, or the sports period that we would get once in a week, where it was free play. The best fun time would be the surprise thing that would come that says teacher is absent, so free period. We would all enjoy that. So if we just pause and think, all of us have had similar childhood journeys, right? We all went through the same thing because we are the product of the factory-based schooling. That is how we have similar childhood memories. May not be same though. So, at Foundry, we want children to discover their own childhood. So we do not want them to go through the same grin and grind that we've gone through. That is what makes us different now. So, now please hold this here. We just go back a little. Please take the slide back a little more. Yeah. So we want children to find their own childhood. We want children to find their own learning journey. We want children to find what makes them stand out. And we want children to find what makes them happy. That is what Foundree stands for. So when we want to enable this thing, we want children to have an unhurried childhood. By unhurried childhood, I mean we don't want them all to do the same thing at the same pace just because someone else is doing it. And by doing this, we want to transform their lives really, truly transforming their lives. We want to make them, we want to enable them to change the world, right? So if you go to the next slide, then we could move to the next slide. So we all know that childhood is a beautiful journey, right? So it is a journey which all of us have enjoyed and we want our children to enjoy. And it is definitely not a race. So at Foundree you will see our children enjoying this childhood each day in their school. And they are definitely not competing against each other. They are definitely not competing against anyone, or they are not trying to achieve some set goal which says, okay, this is what they have to do, this is what they have to achieve. Next. So the previous. So when we were discussing of the idea of Foundree, telling, okay, this is what Foundree should do, we asked ourselves 3 questions, and the first question was this: why should we make them fit in when they can stand out? So each child, when we have given them, so you have seen personalized learning, right? So we ensure that this happens through personalized learning, and through personalized learning, children are finding within themselves things that they can amazingly do well. So if we, next slide please. So you've already experienced this personalized learning. So here what happens is, we look at pattern of learning of the child and then design their learning program. And when we design this learning program, each child is learning at their own pace. So what is happening day in, day out is, they are practicing something, mastering it, moving to the next level. Practicing, mastering, moving to the next level. So each time they move to the next level, they have a sense of accomplishment. And this accomplishment is making them confident day by day, right? So in the long run, when a challenge is thrown at them, they will never feel it is something that is difficult or it is impossible for me, because they already have this skill. I just have to practice, I master, and I perform. So this is something that comes. We solved that through personalized learning, and today we'll also see that how children have done amazingly well on stage also. So let us look at a few examples here, telling how our children are actually doing amazing things. If we can go to the next slide, please. Yeah, so here you will see a pre-KG child who is leading the circle time in the class. So leading a circle time for a pre-KG child seems generally, right? So if we can play this video and see. Yeah, it is a short video here. Leading her group of friends, right? So it is an amazing thing, right? At pre-KG, if children are able to lead some activity and things like that, it is a great thing. Let us look at the next video. Next video, please. Next one. Yeah, here this is a K1 child. You will see that this child is telling a story using puppets to her parents.
But he did
so this is a K1 child doing amazing thing, right? She's using her own language, and you can understand that it is not something that is memorized, and she's just trying to say something. An excellent skill that children are having. Let us look at another video of how. Yeah, this is a pre-KG child. So during the free parts play time, he's making a robot. So, and he's also trying to explain his imagination. He's expressing that. So let us look at this.
What did you make? What are you making? What is this, Aryan? Wow, superb. What is missing, baby? Eyebrows. Make it and show me how are you making. Wow, perfect it is. It's a perfect robot.
I made the mouth of the robot and the eyebrows of the robot.
It's beautiful.
And the legs and the hand.
I loved it. I really loved it.
And the eyes.
Aryan, very nice.
This is great, right? Pre-KG child is able to express whatever he's thinking, and an amazing thing. So these are just a few examples I want you to upload for all these children. You know, these are just few children, but I'm sure there are a lot of children in our schools like this. The next question we asked was, children are curious. By nature they are curious. Then why should their classrooms be so boring? So we all have seen our classrooms. They are so uninviting, right? There are just desks and plain walls everywhere. Okay, we made it good by adding some softboards to it. But otherwise, it is really not very welcoming. But if I just ask you, do you remember your first visit to the lab? That is like, wow, we enjoyed that. Or if we say, your first visit to the Nehru Science Center. No one taught you anything, yet you came back after interacting with things there with a lot of knowledge, right? So, when we were thinking how we should make the classrooms better, we also thought that if Walt Disney was to make a classroom, how would that be? And then we came up with some amazing ideas. So you've seen these classrooms. Today let us see a few videos that shows how children are engaging with the elements that we have placed in the classroom. Yeah, can we play that video? Yeah, this is a part of it. So children are also asked to assemble that. So the teacher keeps the basket in one place, and then she says, assemble these blocks in such a way that the ball falls into the basket. So unknowingly they're learning science. They're learning speed, they're learning, okay, this is the angle in which I should place so that it falls inside, it does not fall out, and things like that. Can we have a look at another video? Nice, right? So we've seen all this only when we've gone to the museum. So such things being placed in the class is answering all, it is addressing their curiosity. They are able to use the elements in the class in a very different way and address their curiosity. Yeah, the next video, please. Rock climbing. Wall climbing. Great, right? An amazing skill again. We all did this by jumping compounds and things like that. Today children are unable to do that, so we have to give them that kind of an exposure. The next one. is similar to us climbing trees. So the way we imagined classrooms was very different, and this experience is again adding to learning of the child. The next question that we asked ourselves was, why hold them back when they can fly? So we've seen that through this personalized learning, children slowly start picking up the pace. We are seeing that children are doing much more than what we think they can do. So the boundary is in our minds and not in the minds of the kids. So let us look at some examples of what our children are doing here. So this is K1 child who is reading story.
Little old woman with the gingerbread man. She put it in the oven, and soon the gingerbread man was cooked. She jumped up to the
So as per the NCERT benchmarking, this should be done by a grade 3 child. And our K1 child is able to do this, which is amazing. Let us look at another video.
The old woman, the little girl, the mother, the magic porridge pot.
Great, yeah. Will you go to the next one? Yes, so we can see.
Bags are made, 5 hours old. How many bags are left?
Very good.
Excellent, right? He's solving a word problem. And again, as per NCERT benchmarking, this should be done by a grade 2 child. Okay, let us look at another video. Yeah. So if we see, by enabling them to learn at their own pace, by enabling them to discover what they are actually good at, we are helping children discover their childhood, we are helping them find their childhood. And this is what Foundree stands for. And this journey that they are having, the learning journey that they are having at Foundree, should not stop here, right? So it is not something that should stop just at the preschool level. If you can move to the next slides. And this need not stop here because we have the Vishwajot High School where they can continue with their personalized learning journey. So you have the next slide. So you like the personalization here, and this personalization continues again. The journey of personalization will continue with them from grade 1 again, as you, even in grade 1. So it just continues as they're studying here. And you also liked our skill-based classrooms, right? If we can go to the next slide. Yeah, the skill-based classrooms, you have seen that in Foundree. And you will like it even more at Vishwajot because we have subject rooms there. So if you see, this is the language room for a primary grade. And you can see a lot of TLNs and interactive filler zone. There is a class library and things. So this is a language room like this. There are different types of rooms, like we have the history room, we have the physics room, we have the geography room, different types of immersive classrooms we have for children. You've also seen the power of the Foundree app. Now this app is enabling us to keep a check, to help our children learn better, learn faster, and this will continue, the power of this app will continue in the form of Vishwajot app. Right? So children, the journey that they are having, the learning journey that they are having will not stop, and it will just. So when Ms. Shagun was introducing, she said Vishwajot is the #1 school in Navi Mumbai for the last 5 years. So let me also take some time to tell you why we are #1. If you go to the next slide, our grade 10 children in their ICSE board exams, we got more than 40% of students scoring above 90% in grade 10, which is an amazing thing. So the processes that are followed in the school, you can see the result of that here. And our grade 3 and 4 children, in the asset examination, I don't know how many of you know about asset examination. Asset examination tests the skill of a subject. So in asset examinations, they stand in the top 20 percentile in the nation, which is an amazing thing. So one of the reasons is our academic performance. The other reason why we are #1 is our extraordinary performance in sports. So this year alone, we've got about 597 kids who participated at district level. And the numbers keep growing. We have zonal level, we have divisional level, we have zonal level, we call it 45, state level 38, and national level 16. From one school, 587 children participating in district level is an amazing thing, which means like 35% of the school participated at district level. So this does not include the inter-school competitions that they go into. Again, so this is the second reason why we are #1. The third reason why we are #1 is as children move along, as their journey continues and when they move out of the school, we've seen our children moving into some most sought out colleges. So we've seen our children moving into IIT Bombay, we've seen our children moving into London School of Economics, the ISBs and things. And now, the next slide. And now that we are 18 years, we've got a lot of children who have completed their graduation, post-graduation, and now they are into careers. And we have a lot of our children making careers in some of the best companies in the world. We've got them working in Deloitte, Microsoft, TCS, and things like that. And it is not just great companies that our children are working in. Our children have also chosen some path-breaking careers. So we've got children who are researchers. We've got children who are authors. If you can go to the next slide. We've got children who are authors. We've got children who are movie editors. So it is not just the conventional way of learning that children are moving into. So one thing that we always have tried to do is, we've tried to tell that toppers may be very few, but each one can be a winner in life. Right? So that is what we work towards. We want every child to win. And together, I think, through Foundree and Vishwajot, we can help each child unlock their learning potential, and together we can change the world. That is what we aim to do. Now let us come back to the annual day today. Yeah, children would have done a lot of practice. They would have come home and practiced, and they would have, in fact, even told you some dialogues that they are going to tell. They would have told you their friends' dialogues also, telling he's not telling it properly, but I know his dialogue. A lot of such things happening at home. So today, when they come on stage, appreciate each child, no matter how they are performing. And once, when you go back to collect your child, give them a hug, tell them you were great on stage, I really liked what you did on stage, encourage them. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for being here today to welcome the parents and encourage the children. We at Foundree also strongly believe that you, our parent community, is constantly nurturing our school with their inputs, feedback, and participation. Can I request Arhan from Kamote and Kishore sir again to please come on the stage as we give a big shout out and a small token of our love to our parent representatives who help Foundree grow stronger every single day by their small acts of collaboration and participation. To start the felicitation, I would like to call Ms. Anjali Jagtap, mother of Ansh Jagtap, who is a K1 child, on the stage, please. Ms. Anjali is an enthusiastic volunteer and is a great supporter of Foundree events. She extends her support not just by participating in the in-school events, but also helps the school with decorations, craft work very, very often. Thank you, Ms. Anjali. And there's a lot of clapping that has to happen today, so it should not stop. Thank you. You want to say something, Anjali?
हेलो एवरीवन, गुड मॉर्निंग. माय नेम इज़ अंजलि. मेरा बेटा लास्ट 1 ईयर से फाउंड्री में पढ़ रहा है, तो मेरा एक्सपीरियंस बहुत ही अच्छा रहा. यहाँ की मैम और बाकी पूरा स्टाफ बहुत ही सपोर्टिव है. एक्चुअली मेरे बच्चे में मैंने बहुत प्रोग्रेस भी देखी लास्ट 1 ईयर से, तो मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है. और मैम बच्चों के साथ साथ पेरेंट्स को भी बहुत इनकरेज करती है, इसीलिए मुझे भी बहुत इंथुजियास्टम फील होता है कि मैं भी फाउंड्री के साथ कुछ करूं. और मैं स्पेशली रोमा मैम को बहुत थैंक यू बोलती हूँ, इसलिए थैंक यू सो मच.
Thank you so much, Anjali, for your kind words. Next, I would like to call upon Ms. Joy Bhattacharya, who is the mother of Matthew and Jason Bhattacharya, on the stage, please. Both are pre-K children in Harvard School. Thank you, Ms. Joy, for doing a storytelling session with our little ones and taking them on a journey of imagination and excitement. She always explores the after-school classes and cheers for Foundry through her thoughtful thank you cards. Thank you for believing in what we do.
Good morning, everyone. My children, I have twins and they're both in pre-K. They've been with Foundry for more than a year now, and it's been a wonderful experience because being a parent of twins, you know, both children, they have their own developmental progress, and one was behind and the other was ahead. And when I expressed my concern areas to Roma ma'am, so we worked on it together, and when both of them started going to school, Jason had started speaking, Matthew had not started speaking, but in 1 year, they both have made tremendous progress, especially Matthew, for whom we were a little more worried. And the best part about Foundry is that they work as a team, they listen to your points of concern, and as a team we work together to achieve that development for your child. So I'm grateful, really, really grateful to Roma ma'am and to Swati teacher and the entire Foundry team at Kharghar.
Thank you, Joy. Next from Kamote, I would like to invite Ms. Savi Badekar, who is the mother of Bhagyashri Badekar. Bhagyashri is a toddler child in Kamote school. Ms. Savi has also been kind enough to do a storytelling sessions with the kids at Kamote. She has also been really kind to put a stall during Foundry's Christmas Carnival, thus making the Christmas Carnival more fun. Can we please have a round of applause for Ms. Savi? May I also request Ms. Jayashree Lamba to come onto the stage, please, who is the mother of Shaurya Lamba, a pre-K child again at Kamote Center. Ms. Jayashree, thank you for all the efforts towards Foundry. Thank you for putting up a stall during Christmas Carnival and always supporting Foundry in whatever we do. The clap seems to be fading away. Thank you. From Chembur, we have Ms. Poonam Chetan Jagtap, mother of Arav Jagtap, who is a toddler child. Can we have Ms. Poonam on the stage, please? We at Foundry would like to thank you, ma'am, for always being supportive and interacting with our Foundry community so frequently. Thank you for also putting up a stall at our Christmas fair and always believing in what Foundry does. Also, I would like to invite Ms. Sanghamitra Das, who is the mother of Adyan Banerjee, again a toddler at Foundry Chamber. Ms. Sanghamitra. Thank you, Sanghamitra, for being very, very kind while helping us grow with your positive feedback and lots of referrals. Thank you again to all the parents, to each one of you. And it's such an honor to have such a strong parent community. So please give yourselves a huge round of applause before we begin with the show. Thank you, sir. Among the stakeholders who make Foundry a better place every day, we cannot begin the show without mentioning and thanking our staff members, helpers, teachers, the center and assistant center heads at schools, without whom none of this could have been possible. They are the most important pillar of our system. And on behalf of all of us, I would like to extend a heartfelt gratitude towards all of them. Please give them a huge round of applause as you see Parvati on the slide. They should hear our applauses backstage. You will see Kamote team next. One more slide, Kamote team. And the last team, not the least, Chamber team. Thank you for all that you do for us. I am sure all of us cannot wait for the show to begin, but before the children come onto the stage, there is someone else who wants to talk to all of you about some do's and don'ts for the next 2 hours. Please, a huge round of applause as we welcome Miss Mitali Sarang, who is a helper at Kamote Foundry School. She tirelessly looks after the children of the center. She enjoys dancing and singing as much as she enjoys being around children. Can we have Mitali on the stage, please?
Welcome from Kamote Foundry Center. Some instructions for today are: please keep your phones on silent. Do not come in front to click the pictures of the student. We will give children to you only after event. Do not rush to pick up the students. After event is over, announcement will be made for pickup. Food is not allowed in the auditorium. Thank you.
So guys, I think she deserves a big, huge round of applause. And before I take this forward very quickly, do you guys know the rules of the house? किसी ने बताया आपको? तो आपको बहुत ज़्यादा clap करना है, बहुत ज़्यादा. So I want to hear a big round of applause. Come on, can I hear you clap? Loudly, cheer. Let your kids hear your voice. What about Chembur? Chembur आवाज करो. Hard, you have to beat that. Thank you so much. I'm going to take you to the last section before we see the kids on stage, and that's called the making of the show. And this is something that is like really interesting and adorable. They all have been waiting, and even while they are waiting, there's so much happening backstage that I have to share it with all of you, right? So while you're eagerly waiting, you would also be wondering why Jungle Book? Why are we not doing something else? You know, like there are so many themes, right? Can somebody give me a theme right now? Think of theme. Huh? Yeah, why? Coco melon. Matlab, how can we not do coco melon, right? But for some reason, we had these, a lot of topics that we went to our kids with. And when we asked them, what do you want to do? We asked our teachers, we asked the staff, the helper staff, and most important, kids. Unka vote lena bahut zaruri hai. India chalega kaise nahi to, right? Yes? And when we asked them that what is it that you want to do, we were really surprised that they actually didn't say Coco Melon. They actually voted for Jungle Book. So the teachers started narrating the story to tell them what is Jungle Book all about. And they were like, just like a lot of us right now, that we know the story, we know the drill, suna hai, how many times. They actually told us during circle time. As soon as the teacher started narrating the story, they were like, teacher, we know this. Like, let's move ahead now, right? So auditions are taken. We tried to take auditions with our kids, trying to tell them that, would you like to do this? Would you like to say this line or two? And there were some of them who were like very happy to do it, and some of them were like, no, I want to dance. I want to be like Hrithik Roshan. We actually had a little one who said that. I want to be like Hrithik Roshan, no acting, only dancing. We had to tell him he also acts. What do you think? Yeah, let's leave that for debate. After that, when we started practicing for dances, I'm going to tell you one really cute, adorable moment from every school, okay? So like at Chembur, when they started with all the dance practices, we had these little girls from our toddler group who probably must have overheard the teachers, the principal, even the didis talk about makeup and costumes. And I think it was the 5th or 6th day of practice, and as soon as they started practicing, one little girl walked up to the teacher and said, we are dancing. And she said, yes, where's my costume? And the moment that happened, teacher was like flabbergasted. She was like, okay, am I supposed to get it now? Am I supposed to do it right away? And she was like totally shocked. And let me tell you, our little ones actually kept telling the teacher, every single day, I want to see the costume. Costume dikhao, I'm going to dance. So we actually had to show them pictures and this is what you're going to wear. Are you okay with it? Just like it happens in the movies. So that's how it happened at Chembur. At Kharghar, our pre-K babies just took over the class. Again, here are the girls. The teacher kept giving instructions, right? So on day 5, 6 again, they were so used to the instruction that before the teacher could actually start, the kids went and stood in front of her and said, okay, everybody, line up. Where's your partner? We actually had pre-K babies take over the class and do this. Kamothe, oh my god, at Kamothe when they started on day 1, this little boy from K1 walked up to the teacher and said, Hindi aana nahi hai? And she was like, oh, okay. So the teacher being teacher, she had to ask, right, what do you want? So she went and she said, okay, sweetheart, what do you want? Which song do you want? And he looks at her with a lot of confidence and he says, Jhume Jo Pathaan. And the moment that happened, Paritha was standing right there and the teacher looking at her and, the teacher had that look on her face, how do I put Jhume Jo Pathaan in Jungle Book? And while that look was happening, the kid just realized that, ye to nahi hone wala. Gone case. Let me just walk out. Let me just do what the teacher is doing. So he just actually moved away from that conversation and the teacher was actually shocked that, oh my god. But let me tell you, this also tells us what are they watching at home. So, yeah. During the drama practice, and you're going to see our little Sher Khan come on stage. Oh my god, he is going to own the stage. And so it happened, right? Everybody kept telling him, you're Sher Khan, so you have to come in this way. And the drama teacher's teaching him everything. But when it came to the dance practice, the teacher told him, you will be standing at the side. As soon as she said standing at the side, Sher Khan, and this is a pre-K baby, tells her, no, I'm Sher Khan. I'm in the center. So she actually had to change his kind of place and said, okay, I'm so sorry, apologies. You're going to be in the center, you're Sher Khan. So you're going to see all these amazing things. I have hundreds of stories to tell you and that can make another annual day altogether, but I'm not going to take your time. Just remember that today we are here to celebrate our children. We are here to celebrate their uniqueness. We are here to keep clapping for them, motivating them. Do we know how to woot? Show me how you woot. Zor se. And किसी को whistle आती है? Super duper. Today, all of us, children, staff, you guys, we are going to have super duper fun for the next child that comes on stage deserves a clap, deserves a pat on their back. And I want my dear parents to keep doing that. Be a wonderful audience. Keep having a lot of fun. Keep clapping for them even if you're tired. Yes. Have a lovely weekend after that. लेकिन अभी तो काम करना है. And that's our job today. So please keep clapping. Please keep motivating our little ones, our staff. I love the energy. Keep this energy up and you're going to see the kids very, very soon. Yes? Are you ready to see them? Yes. And are you ready to see the behind the scenes? क्या हुआ पर्दे के पीछे? So can we take them? Yes? Let's look at what happened behind the scenes. Well, keep that energy up. I'm going to be backstage and I'm going to be cheering for you guys really loud on the mic. So sit back, enjoy as our little ones take you through this amazing, amazing story, the legend of the jungle. Keep clapping, keep motivating, keep whistling and hooting. Let's all have an amazing time together. It's time for lights, applause and action. Over to the little ones.
Hear the jungle rhythm. Those birds are tap, tap, tap the tree trunks. The busy bee hums as he flies loud and clear to the jungle rhythm. Now you can hightail it out of the jungle, but it never leaves your heart. First you feel that beat start bubbling under, then you hear the tom-toms loud as thunder. It's moving me. Sounds a lot like being free when you feel the jungle rhythm. Feel the jungle rhythm. So take it out.
Here they're coming, some of them for the very first time, and we have some rabbits, some tigers, and some monkeys, all here from the Foundree jungle. So keep clapping for the circle of life.
There's more to see than can ever be seen, more to do than can ever be done. There's far too much to take in here, more to find than can ever be found. By the sun rolling high through the sapphire sky, keeps great and small on the endless round is the circle of life, and it moves us all to despair and hope through faith and love till we find our place on the unwinding in the circle of life.
Oh, it's a man cub. This man cub will have to have something to eat soon. The man village is very far and without the village care it will soon die. I have an idea. The family of wolves, they will surely take care of the man cub.
you don't waste your time. Come along if you feel like a room without a roof. Come along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Come along if you know what happiness is to you. Come along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't run. Bring me down, and love's too high. Bring me down, can't run. Bring me down, I said, take it out. Bring me down, can't run. Bring me down, and love's too high. Bring me down, can't run. Bring me down, I said, come along if you feel like a room without a roof. Come along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Come along if you know what happiness is to you. Come along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Come along if you feel like a room without a roof. Come along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Come along if you know what happiness is to you. Come along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't run. Bring me down, the love is too high. Bring me down, can't run. Bring me down, I said.
Well, gentlemen, as you all know, this meeting has been called because Shere Khan the tiger has returned to our part of the jungle. Silence! And he will surely take the boy and those who try to protect him. Rama, come over here, please. The council has reached a decision. Man cub can no longer stay with us. He must leave at once. Raksha, even the strength of the wolf pack is no match to save Mogi the man cub. Akela, perhaps I can be of help. You, Bagheera, how? Bagheera! I'm getting a little sleepy. Shouldn't I go back home? Mowgli, this time we're not going back home. I'm taking you to a man village. But why? Because Shere Khan has returned to the part of the jungle and he has sworn to kill you. But I'm not afraid of Shere Khan, and besides Now that's enough. We'll spend the night here. Now come up this tree. It's safer up here. I don't want to go to the man village. Go on up, you go. I'm the same in this jungle. You will last here one more day. What a funny little bit of creature we have. Oh. Go away! Leave me alone! Well now, that's a pretty big dog for a little man. Ambience, I saw you! Beautiful. Hey kid, you need help. Our old Balu is gonna teach you how to fight like a bear. Now come on, I'll show you. Hey, you know something? All right, kid. What do they call you? Mowgli. I need right back to the man village right now. Man village? Why? Oh, Balu, I want to tell you this is my home. Certainly you do. And Jeff, how do you think you will survive? How do you think you'll survive? What do you mean? How do you think you will? He's with me and I'm gonna teach him all I know. That didn't take too long. Hey, kid, it's like this little guy. All you have got to do is this.
Then look at how they stop the line, so keep clapping and cheering for them.
Forget about your worries and your stress. I mean the bare necessities of Mother Nature's recipes that bring the bare necessities of life. Wherever I go, I couldn't be fond of my big home. Those leaves buzzing in the tree, the mix of honey is for me. When you look under the rocks and plants and cherry plants at the fancy end, maybe you can try it again. The very necessities of life will come to you. They will come to you. All the very necessities, about your worries and your stress.
Come on, parents, let's wave with them. Wave your hands up in the air. Keep waving your hands up. Let them see you.
You're just the bare necessities of life.
You're not the fun, Baloo. Ha ha ha. Beautiful. That's real jungle harmony. I'm like being a bear. That's my boy, you gonna make one fine bed. Why you even sing like one? I am feeling sleepy. I think I am take a quick nap. Yeah. I want to see where is my daddy. Yeah. Hey, let me go off me. Take your flea-picking hands off my cub. Come on and get him, champ. It's not a champ, it's a champ. Give me back my man cub. Here he is. Come and get him. Ballu, Ballu, help me, Ballu. Bagheera. Oh, you heard me. क्या? आवाज नहीं आ रही थी मुझे। Mowgli, what right? What happened? Where is Mowgli? Like I told ya, the mangy monkey scared him off.
How the monkeys took Mowgli with them?
Do you know the Monkey King, King Louis, has his palace in the forest?
Oh, is that so? They would have taken Mowgli there. What would King Louis want from Mowgli?
Let us see ahead. How did they get in there?
After that near escape from King Louis with his friends Bagheera and Baloo, let Mowgli go. Baloo does not know that Shere Khan is after the kid. Poor Mowgli must run for his life.
अरे अभी तक माइक स्टार्ट ही नहीं हुआ। इसके सुन। अरे रुको माइक तो All right, what's up, Bagheera? I grew up in the jungle. Take a look at me. The tiger once he got against the kid. But the little Mowgli doesn't have those things. No, well, what are we gonna do? Oh, bye, Mowgli. Mowgli, it's time to get up. Oh, hi, Baloo. Hair up that sleep out of your eyes. You and me got a long walk ahead. Oh, wow, we had the fun together. Yeah. Let's see the road, kids. See you around. Hey, goodbye, Bagheera. Me and Baloo. We've got things to do. Some good old bare necessities. Forget about your very bare necessities. अरे? Mowgli, look, buddy, there's something I have got to tell you. Tell me, what will you? Mowgli, look, I have got to take you back to the man village. The man village? Now look, kid, I can explain. But you said we were partners. Now believe me, kid. But you just like old Bagheera, I hate you. Now just a minute, that's going too far. Wait a minute, stop. Mowgli. Oh, Gauri, leave me alone. Oh, Gauri, leave me alone.
Parents, let's clap for Amna.
Hello, Malka. Say. Hello, so you're the Malka. Oh, dude, that is Nick. Yes, Malka, it's so nice to see you again. Oh, Gauri, leave me alone. Let me look at you. I know what you're trying to do, Ka. I mean, you don't trust me. No. Then there's nothing I can help you to help. You want to help me? Yes, certainly. How could you do that? Oh, I know one certain ways.
Well, let's just keep clapping for Ka as she scares our Mowgli away.
I say I'm too late. Got nothing in my brain. That's what people say. That's what people say. I go on too many dates, but I can't make them stay. At least that's what people say. That's what people say. But I keep cruising. Can't stop, won't stop moving. It's like I got this music in my body and it's gonna be alright. My friends gonna play. And my hands gonna hey, baby. I'm just gonna shake. Shake it off, shake it off. Heartbreak is gonna break. And the beat is gonna bake. Baby, I'm just gonna shake. I shake it off. I never miss a beat. I'm lightning on my feet. And that's what they don't see. That's what they don't see. I'm dancing on my own. I'll make the moves as I go. And that's what they don't know. That's what they don't know. But I keep cruising. Can't stop, won't stop moving. It's like I got this music in my body and it's gonna be alright. 'Cause the player's gonna play. And my hands gonna hey, baby. I'm just gonna shake. Shake it off, shake it off. Heartbreak is gonna break. And the beat is gonna bake. Baby, I'm just gonna shake. I shake it off. 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 I shake it off.
Come on, parents, we can do better than clapping for themselves here.
Now what? I'll be right down. Yes, who is it? Sher Khan, what a surprise!
You have to sing it to someone who is in car.
Oh, who? Well, I was singing to myself.
Indeed.
Yes. You see, I have trouble with my sinuses.
What a pity I am searching for a man cub.
Man cub? What man cub?
The one who is lost. Now where do you suppose he could be?
Well, I wouldn't know. You could search around this place.
That's an excellent idea. He's nowhere to be found. Now I must continue my search for the helpless little boy.
Who does he think he's fooling? Helpless little boy? Oh, he gave the shivers. Ooh,
He didn't like it. He's never trust you.
it's like you said. You can't trust anyone. Parents, let's clap for our little ones as they
Kite of the forest, a dimmer kite, the vultures, the bird of death. Sit and wait for something to happen. Let us see what happens when Mowgli meets them as he wanders through the forest alone.
He flaps. What are we gonna do? I don't know what gonna do. I got it. Let's flap. It's a jungle, alright. No, it's boring out there. Yes, it's very boring on the day. Okay, so what we gonna do? I don't know what gonna do. Hold it. Look. What's coming our way? Hey, what is that? Looks like a bunch of Bravo, bravo, nice story performance. And thank you for bringing my victim. Ha 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 ha. Don't mention it, Your Highness. Ha 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 ha. Phew. Let's get out of here. Run. Why did I run? Why should you run? Could it possible that you don't know I am? I know you. All right. Rashid Khan. Precisely. Then you should also know that everyone runs from Sher Khan. You don't scare me. I'm listening, and that running from you. अरे यार Now I'm closing my eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You testing my patience. Run, Mowgli, run. You take it easy, hold it so easy. The rest will not let Sher Khan escape off. Feet to Akka. Mostly you are face right to understand. Bagheera Shekhar ran away from the jungle. Hey Buggy, too bad you missed the action. You know me and Mowgli, we are good partners. You better believe it. Why they running like this? Why they running like this? What? It's the red flower. It's the red flower. Fire! It's taking over the forest.
see how all of them came together? They forgot their differences and collaborated to save the forest, which is home to all of them. Well, isn't that what friends and family are for?
So well, parents, are we ready to meet the great jungle family one last time? Let's clap for all our little ones here. Keep clapping because I think it takes a lot to do. As the grand finale starts, let's wave our little ones and don't move out of your place because after the grand finale, we will be giving the instructions for dispersal. So keep standing, keep waiting there. This is not a dispersal, this is the grand finale. So agar you're dancing with us, to aage aana, nahi to dance in your place. Can we have the lights, please? Keep sitting. They are here for the grand finale. All our little babies on the stage. One last time. Keep clapping for them. Keep encouraging them, and I want you to wave. Put all your hands up in the air. Come on, parents. The babies are seeing you. And dance with our little ones. Wave.
Down.
Keep waving.